Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your favorite dividend investors, guys, Bert and Lanny, the Dividend Diplomats. And it's time to put two stocks head to head in another dividend stock battle royale. Which is the best aero defense company stock to buy right now?
Smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Holla at your boys, the Dividend Diplomat. We got a fun analysis for you. We got a fun dividend stock showdown between two companies that we both own in our family's portfolios.
Guys, let's dive in here. The market's been volatile with the Q1 earnings that are coming out. Both stocks are down year to date. We're going to compare them head to head, metric by metric, between General Dynamics, GD, and Lockheed Martin, LMT. I'm curious if, with DOGE and the campaign teams to cut some spending and all, if there's going to be some dollars cut from the defense budget here.
That will be how you tell how effective this is going to be, Landing. Because this is where you need to chip away to save the most dollars in the federal spending. There's a lot of money that goes into that defense budget. Boy, oh boy, do these two companies benefit from those dollars that get funneled through the military complex.
But when I was working in the defense,
Yeah,
I can see it. But yeah, I mean
you send me the most intimidating person of all. Send it to go sell weapons in the defense sector.
Guys, can't you picture that? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so and first, guys, do you guys own General Dynamics and or Lockheed Martin? Like both of us own both. Let us know in those comments, guys. But yeah, a lot from this campaign team, or I don't know what you call it, presidential team, or what do you call this team? What is this?
Oh, they're not a real government like commission. They're not a real government entity. They're just there. They're just like.
So yeah, this efficiency team, is it going to impact defense? If you guys know more, let us know in the comments too, guys.
Like a power superhero team that just shows up.
What was that?
The Aquaman team. What was it? Justice League?
No, what am I thinking of? He's a hero, gonna take pollution. Remember that?
I know it. I can't think of it. If you know this, throw it down there below. We know we're talking about it. My daughter's gotten into that layer of the superhero world. I just can't think of it.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. That's what it was. Yes. Wow. I love it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to run these two companies through our screener, which talks about the three metrics with a bonus metric: the price earnings ratio less than the S&P 500, payout ratio less than 60%. They had a history of increasing dividends, and that bonus metric, the dividend yield. Lanny, which one do you want?
I'll take GD. You got LMT.
Damn right I do.
Well, price to earnings ratio, guys. So GD is trading at 256.93. Recording this on January 30th. EPS projections, according to Yahoo Finance, $14.99. That's a PE ratio of 17.
All right. Now you listen up, Jack. Lockheed Martin has a $459.65 price, earnings per share of $27.19, 16.91 PE ratio. So, man, I'd barely below GD. They're about the same. Let's just call it
pretty tied there, but let's see who's got a safer dividend, guys. We're dividend investors. We're tired of the Walgreens, the Intels, the Paramounts, the Leggett and Platts. Who else am I forgetting recently?
I don't even
3M. Guys, it's all about the safer dividend. GD pays a $5.68 dividend, spread over 4 quarters. They have a 38% dividend payout ratio, so relatively safe, right below that 40% floor.
Lockheed has a dividend of $13.20. It's a payout ratio of 48.55%. Perfect.
Right there in the middle, guys, rewarding their shareholders. Keeping half of the business, giving out half.
Yeah, there's no real winner in this. Both of them check the box. That's the really important takeaway. They're both below 60.
All right. So what about dividend history? Well, GD is a dividend aristocrat, guys, over 25 years. In fact, 30 plus years. That 5-year average is actually 7.84% on the dividend growth front, guys. So pretty consistent there. You love it. You got to love it.
You gotcha. Lockheed Martin has a 5-year dividend growth rate of 7.5%, and they've increased that dividend for 22 years. So they're almost at the big kids table with becoming a dividend aristocrat.
Pretty similar to GD. So far, things are pretty similar.
Yeah.
GD barely edges it out there with the dividend growth rate, but we'll have to see. What about dividend yield, guys? So GD is only 2.21%, but when you pair that up with the 7.84%, you actually are over 10% combined, which is a good balance.
Yeah. And Lockheed has a higher dividend yield. It's 2.87%. So about 66 basis points higher. Add that in with the dividend factor. That gives you above 10, just like General Dynamics. So again, even though the yield's higher, it's very similar company to General Dynamics.
Yeah, very, very similar, guys. Year to date, GD is down a little over 1.5%. They're down about 4.5% in the year, and they're up about 46% in 5 years.
Lockheed's down 4.7% year to date, up 6.48% over the last 52 weeks, and up 7.36% over the last 5 years. That's kind of shocking. Are they really only up 7% over the last 5 years?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
we're kind of losing some of those big years.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, what's the market cap for General Dynamics?
We're looking at a 70.65
Hmm.
billion market cap. So they got some meat there.
Yeah. Well, I'll take your 70.5 market cap and I'll raise it to 108 billion in
Wow,
market cap.
so 30 billion more in market cap for Lockheed. Now the share count for General Dynamics, again, you like to see a share count going down because at least they either think it's inexpensive to buy back shares. Maybe there's a better return to doing that, as well as it's good from the earnings per share mark. So shares are currently trending downward for General Dynamics.
And that's the same trend you're seeing for Lockheed Martin, which is positive for both.
So we're going to put the metrics back on the screen. GD's got a 17 PE, 38% payout ratio, 7.8% growth rate, 30 years of growing dividends, 2.2% yield, and they are down about 1.5% this year.
Yep. I love it. Lockheed 16.9 PE, 48% payout, 7.5% 5-year growth rate, 22 years of increasing that dividend, down 4.69% here. Lanny, just lay it out there. Who comes out ahead in this showdown?
Right now, you're looking for a little bit, not to call it safety, but I feel like General Dynamics actually looks to be the safer play here, in my opinion, just with the payout ratio, a slightly higher dividend growth rate, and they've performed over the last 5 years, a little bit better, well, a lot of bit better, but and I just, with that payout ratio being less by 10% more is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I could say either. I don't have a strong
Both are
conviction.
great
Yeah,
companies.
I don't have a strong conviction one way or the other, but General Dynamics looks great. You're right. They performed better in the last 5 years, and that does matter, believe it or not.
But, Bert, which one do you like?
I mean, I don't know. It's a great question. I would say both. Like I would buy a share of each. Like I don't really have like a strong conviction one way or the other. Both metrics look great for both companies. I could be if anyone in the comments says I like General Dynamics, I'd be like, yes. I like Lockheed. Yes. Great. I don't have a
You
strong
know,
conviction. Both are great.
in my buy zones for these, GD would have to be around 230 or less.
Yep. Lock.
Just,
What about Lockheed?
well, I mean, it has to be down for the right reasons, right? You know,
Yeah.
probably not as much, maybe like, I don't know. That's a great question. 425.
All right, I think that's fair. So both of them are kind of in that same where you want them to dip, like in that same target range of how much you need them to fall. So the question is, though, you've heard our opinion. Lanny feels is leaning clearly has a much stronger conviction towards General Dynamics because he has that price point.
And I love Lockheed Martin. That's one of my first
Yeah,
stocks.
it is. I'm a little more indifferent. Both are great, but who cares what we think? What do you guys think? Do you like General Dynamics? Do you like Lockheed? Is there a mystery company in the defense sector that we didn't cover today that you like a little bit better than both?
Hey guys, let us know in the comments. Let us know what other stocks you're buying. Again, thanks for rocking with us. like the video, subscribe to this channel. Bert, any other words you want to leave to our viewers out there?
You're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats, over and out.